Let me get the tweet out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what to put on the board. Actually, I have no words. I have no words. I don't know what to say. I can't believe we blew that game. That is an awful loss for a lot of reasons. I mean, a myriad of reasons. You know, I mean, we've been undefeated on teams under 500 so far this season, and so you know, every once in a while, one is going to slip. But it's just like this is terrible timing. You know, after the Mitch injury, West Coast trip, you know, you got some tough games ahead. You got to take this one, bro. You got to get this done. You have to win this one. You can't give this one up, and that really hurts. It doesn't bode well for the trip moving forward. I will be flushing this game. You know, it is what it is. It's just, you know, this game was a colossal piece of shit. So to flush this and move on from it, there is no guarantee that it won't clog the toilet, you know? So we have to flush this game with caution. I'm just disgusted. I'm disgusted. I mean, we had Taylor and Jordan Tucker. We had THT out there looking like Michael Jordan. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. What do you have? 13 points in the fourth quarter? Be for real, bro. Be for real. Like I'm in awe. I have no words. I don't have any words. I don't think I've ever not written anything in the box on the board. I have no words. I have nothing to say about that, other than yuck, pain, all those one yuck. Like, but I don't even think yuck is, you know, nah. This game doesn't even deserve yuck. I mean, the amount of, no matter what, bro. Look, part of the reason this loss is so disgusting is because the Jazz are a very bad team. They're bad. And like they did the thing that bad teams do, where like bad teams will find a way to lose a game. The Jazz did everything in their power to lose that game. Everything they gave us so many chances. And we just blew it time after time. I mean, like we missed 10 free throws tonight, right? We missed like 6 free throws in the fourth quarter. We missed 6 free throws in the fourth quarter, and at a point it was a 3-point game. That's you can't do that. You can't do that. Like regardless of what. Look. Okay, RJ Barrett was abysmal tonight. Putrid. RJ was terrible. 3 for 16 from the field. He started the game 1 for 11. He couldn't get anything to go. The jumpers, they looked like they were online, on target, but they were not dropping. He had some in the first half. He had some pretty bad drives where it's like, what are you doing? He had a bad game tonight. He was awful. Jalen Brunson was all 5 from 3. Hold on. Yeah, I'm doing my show. I'm going to call you back right after. All right. Jalen Brunson was all 5 from 3. That seems to be Jalen Brunson's magic number on, like, you know, whenever he doesn't hit threes, he goes 0 for 5 for some reason. He could not hit a three to save his life. He had 23 points, 7 boards, and 8 assists. He was really, he played hard. I can't say he didn't play hard. He played hard, but he didn't play well. Rough game for Jalen Brunson. Horrible game for RJ Barrett. Josh Hart played 29 minutes and did not score. We failed to hit threes for the majority of the night. Where were we from three? From three tonight, we shot 9 for 39. Quick hit 3, and Dante hit 4. So the rest of it, and Julius hit 2. We had 3 people hit a 3 tonight. It was terrible. It was really bad. Defensively, we gave up 117, which is more than I would like to give up to this team. But defense wasn't the issue tonight. And we gave up too many second chance, other than the fact that we let THT look like Jordan. But we gave up too many second chance opportunities, sure. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even have much to say about that, bro. We missed all of our shots. And despite that, despite RJ being awful, despite Jalen Brunson being pretty bad, despite Josh Hart playing 30 minutes and not scoring, the game was still right there for us to win. And we blew it at the free throw line. And this isn't a game, right? This is like normally we miss 10 free throws or whatever. Mitch got fouled twice. He went 1 for 4. Like, no, there is no Mitch tonight. And matter of fact, Julius went 2 for 2 as well. We had guards missing free throws. And to be honest, Jalen Brunson was 11 for 16 from the free throw line. That is unacceptable. He got to the line very well all night. Took 16 free throws. He was complaining about foul calls. I think the refs hold us a little bit, but I can't even talk about that. You missed 5 free throws, bro. You can't do that. Tomorrow, I'm not going to lie. Jalen, listen. I love you, Jalen. I'm not going to kill you. I have a lot of appreciation for you, a lot of respect for you. Don't leave the free throw line tomorrow. I want you to wake up. I want you to brush your teeth. And I want you to report directly to the free throw line. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. I want you to eat your breakfast at the free throw line. Make it a smoothie so you don't waste any time. Because this has to get figured out. You've been missing too much lately. You're supposed to be and other guys maybe could shoot 11 for 16 from the free throw line. It wouldn't be a huge deal. Jalen Brunson is supposed to be a 90% free throw shooter. I look at Jalen Brunson as a 50, 40, 90 guy. And you can't go to the line and do what he did tonight. Dante missed big free throws. Quentin Grimes missed 2 free throws went to the line in a big point of the game and clanked both. We had guards missing free throws, bro. No, we're not going to shoot 100% from the line, but damn. We shot ourselves in the foot from the free throw line. We didn't even give ourselves a chance to win the game, and they tried to give it to us. That hurts. That's upsetting. And then, you know what? That's a lot of ranting. Let's get to the intro. Let's get into it, and let's get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and about. Welcome to Postgame Pouting when I hate Sean. This is Postgame Pouting. I can't even make a sad face, bro. I am dead inside. This is Postgame Pouting. I hate Sean, and the Knicks took a terrible loss on the road to the Jazz tonight, 117 to 113. They gave us the blues. We had to face the music. That was a terrible performance. And then on top of that, right? And I don't want to. I almost don't want to get into this. I wouldn't get into this, right? Here's the thing, right? Tom Thibodeau. I've had enough. Tom Thibodeau, whoever's responsible, whether it's Tibbs, whether it's management, I don't care. Somebody's got to come talk to me. Somebody has to give me an explanation. Why the man quickly play less than 20 minutes tonight? And I know some people are saying, hey, he's coming off a knee injury, minutes restriction. He missed 1 game with that. I don't think that's the case. And honestly, if this was the first time that he was slighted as far as minutes, despite his performance being superior to others who were not performing to that level, and him not playing enough minutes despite playing well, I would give it more of a pass for it being, oh yeah, he's got an inflamed knee. No, this is a pattern. This isn't the first time this has happened. Outside of Dante, waking up and becoming a super sniper and shooting us back into the game, salute to him. Quick was our best player tonight. 15 points, 6 of 8 from the field, 3 or 4 from 3. 18 minutes. That is blatant and utter malpractice. What are we doing? How does that happen? I genuinely do not understand how that happens. Not only was he our best player, second best player, he played great defensively too. I don't know how he plays less than 20 minutes tonight. And what is it going to take if a night like this, if a night where RJ is terrible, Jalen is not good, Josh Hart plays for 30 minutes and doesn't score, if a night like that is still going to result in Emmanuel Quickly playing less than 20 minutes while he's 6 for 8 and 3 or 4 from 3, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? I genuinely don't understand. And it's an issue for me. And I've tried not to harp on things too much or be like, I don't know. It almost kind of looks like foul play. Look, I know people, like I said, people are going to go with the knee thing today. Had this just been today, I'd be cool with that. But this is a recurring thing. And so Tibbs claims to be a big Emmanuel Quickly fan, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't make any sense to me. That does not make any sense to me. And it's starting to look like foul play. I don't know if they're trying to keep the number down. I don't know if they're trying to keep the suit. I have no idea what's going on. But that makes more sense. That's what happens, right? See, when I lose something, you feel me? I used to do this. I don't do it as much anymore now. But as a kid, growing up, when I was in my parents' crib, if I couldn't find something, I would literally look everywhere. Like I would be looking for my keys and I would check the fridge because I don't know where it is. So I cannot rule out any possibility. I got to check the fridge. Maybe I went to get a bottle of water. Maybe I went to get some juice and I put it down in the fridge by accident. I don't think so. That don't really sound like it makes sense. But I have no viable explanation for where my keys can be. So I'm going to check the fridge. And so with Emmanuel Quickly and him not getting the minutes he deserves and him playing well and still playing less than 20 minutes on a regular basis pretty much, I cannot rule out that they're trying to keep his number down. I wish that I could, but there is no viable explanation that makes sense to me. So I got to check the fridge. That makes absolutely no sense. Let's make this the last time that happens. Take the knee excuse, whatever. This game is over. Me being angry about it does nothing. Take the knee excuse today. I don't care. Make this the last time that happens because it's getting ridiculous. Word to DeMarcus Cousins. I'm glad everybody can see what's going on out here because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous that he can be our second best player and play less than 20 minutes. That is nuts to me. What does he have to do? It's one thing that we're clearly never going to start him no matter what. But to keep playing with his minutes like this, Emmanuel, the way that he's been playing this year, last year, he's earned. We're past the point where it's like, oh, what he might be able to do if he gets that role. Emmanuel Quickly should be playing as close to 30 minutes as possible every single night. Every single night. Maybe if he has an off night, like he's 1 for 7 or something, and somebody else got it going, then you get a 20-minute night, 22-minute night, whatever. That happens. RJ played 24 minutes and he played like shit. Cool, whatever. But when he plays this well, he shouldn't play less than 20. He shouldn't play less than 25 when he plays this well. And if we go tracking through the games of the amount of games where he's played well and played less than 25 minutes, it might get alarming. So I think that's disgusting. We have to be better. That can't continue. That's gross. I don't like it at all, and it's very upsetting. And I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm trying my best. I've done my best. Honestly, I don't even like being angry. I don't like being angry in any facet of life. I don't like being angry with my friends, with somebody I'm involved with my parents, with my neighbors. I don't like being angry with anybody. I don't like getting on here and being angry. I don't, sure, it was fun when I was on here spinning on chairs and stuff, but I don't like being angry. I don't like complaining. I don't like yelling. So I've tried to be as understanding as possible, especially because my anger doesn't change anything. I don't like being angry about things I can't change. But I've tried to be as reasonable as possible, bro. I'm no longer asking nicely. And I said that weeks ago, that I was no longer asking nicely. Emmanuel quickly deserves his minutes. And it continues to get worse. And I think that right there, I mean, there may have been other rotational issues. There may have been other things, tips, whatever. That right there is the complete microcosm of everything that was wrong tonight rotationally. That right there is a glaring coaching issue right there. And once again, take the knee excuse today. That's fine. Don't let this shit happen again. It has to stop because this isn't the first time. So it's not the knee. But let's say it is. And moving forward, let's not see this again. Please. That's all I ask. Let's get to the comments and get out of here, man. I'm sorry for that 15-minute rant. Jeff said, sorry, I know we love him, but Jalen bitching to the refs after the game really upset me. You just shot 16 free throws and played awful. The refs weren't the freaking problem. That's a fact, Jeff. That's a fact. When I saw him after the game complaining to the refs, I'm just like, bro, like, you shot 16 free throws and missed 5. You played pretty terribly. I also did not like the shot he took at the end of the game. I did not like when we were down 3 and we ran the play. Julius gets it, kicks it out to Josh Hart, who had 0 points all night, unfortunately, and ends up getting the shot. That's just very. I think what? Who was out there? It was Jalen. It was Quick. It was Dante. It was Julius. No, Jalen, Quick, Dante, Josh, Julius. Yeah, Grimes should have been in for Josh. I'm glad that he adapted and went with Julius at the 5 to get more guard. Grimes should have been out there for Josh. Josh played 30 minutes and did not score and is not the most reliable shooter. And I'm not saying Grimes has been a super sniper, but like you make that drive, you make that kick out when the defense converges, you want to have like the first person one pass away should not be the worst shooter on the floor. I don't know. Put Deuce in the game. Grimes should have been out there. That shouldn't have been Josh Hart. But whatever. It is what it is. We missed that shot. Emmanuel Quickly, goes up and gets the rebound in traffic to give us an extra opportunity, kicks it out to Jalen Brunson, and Jalen Brunson takes a shot that I do not agree with. I didn't like that shot. I thought that we could have gotten a better shot. I thought that it was kind of deep. I thought it was a little bit rushed. Upon watching the replay, I didn't hate the shot as much. I still don't like it. It wasn't as awful of a shot. He did have like a look, but I mean, he hadn't hit a 3 all night. So, but he believes in himself. I get it. He stepped into it. He felt like it was in rhythm. He took the shot. It didn't miss by a whole lot. If it goes in, we're having a completely different conversation. I try not to be too swayed by the results of the shot. You feel me? It was on target. But I don't think that was a very good shot. I think we could have gotten a better shot. We didn't even necessarily have to get a 3. Shout out to my homie Seabass. Seabass, I am sorry. He had a parlay tonight. He had an option to cash out with $300. It was to win $600. All he had to do was have the Knicks win, and we sold him. And so, brother, I am sorry. And yeah, we could have gotten a better look. And he said the same thing. He's like, yeah, y'all didn't need a 3. Like we could have gotten a better look there. And so I think that especially on a night where you're not shooting well, you just got to go. I said the same thing about RJ in the first half. Like he took that. I think his 3s that he was taking were on target. They just weren't dropping. And then he gets in the lane while he's 0 for 7 and takes a spinning fadeaway in traffic. And it's just like, bro, this is not the time to take that shot. You're 0 for 7. Like, there's certain shots you can get away with taking when you're in rhythm and in the flow of the game and you're cooking. You are not cooking right now. There's nothing on the stove. And so I don't like that Jalen took that shot. I think that Jalen had a really bad game tonight. And, I know that Jalen knows that Jalen had a really bad game tonight. So it is what it is. But, yeah, I didn't like that either, Jeff. Jeff also said, Quickly should have been 6th man of the year last season and got demoted. What are we doing? Excellent question. Excellent question indeed. What are we doing? What's going on? What is happening? Matter of fact, listen, and I think it's in your next comment too. Randall was awesome. He deserved better. Everybody but Quick and Dante in the 4th sold him tonight. That's a fact. Everybody but Quick and 4th quarter Dante sold Julius Randle. And that brings me back to something I missed. Julius Randle. I was so wrapped up in everything I was upset about. 32 points, 12 boards, 6 assists, 14 of 23 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Excellent game. Plus 13. Excellent game. goodness, Quentin Grimes is a minus 27. Plus minus isn't the end of the world, but yo, sheesh. That bench lineup got killed. Taylor Horton-Tucker was out there looking like Jesus. But Julius Randle had an excellent game, man. Great game. He's playing he's going to be an all-NBA player again. He's going to be all-NBA for the third time in 4 seasons. That is special no matter how you slice it, no matter how you feel about him, no matter how you feel about the thumbs down, how you feel about his playoff performances. He needs to show up in the playoffs this year for a fact. That's what I'm not absolving him that needs to happen. But however you feel about Julius Randle, like his mood, his attitude, his body language, even his defense, it pisses me off sometimes, and his effort on that end of the court. All NBA 3 times in 4 years is just he's special, bro. He's special. Shout out to Julius Randle. This isn't even a game tonight without the way Julius Randle played. He was amazing. And yes, like Jeff said, everybody but Quick and fourth quarter Dante sold him tonight completely against the Utah Jazz. Uncle Al said, so hard to be optimistic after that L. I'm actually so upset. I'm not even going to lie, bro. I can't even blame anybody that feels like it's hard to be optimistic after that game. That was a terrible, disgusting game. I already hate the Utah Jazz arena. I think it's disgusting. I think the lighting is awful. I think Utah, I can just feel the Utah air through the screen. I don't even like playing in there on 2K. Never have. Hate it. Hate the Jazz arena. The energy in there is terrible. And I've never even been there, and I know the energy is terrible. But guys did not show up tonight, man. Guys did not show up. We had one key to this game. At halftime hopefuls, I had one key. I was like, bro, be for real. Be for real. We were not for real. Spoiler alert. We were not for real. Oh. Amir said, Tibbs is going to be on the hot seat once again. Also, I'm starting to question, is Jalen even healthy? I don't think Tibbs is going to be on the hot seat. I think it's going to take more than this. And I don't know, man. I don't want to say I don't care, but like, I don't care. I don't care. He's out there. I hope he's healthy. I hope he's all right. I don't think that what happened today is because he wasn't healthy. I don't think he missed 5 free throws because his ankle hurt. And I don't think he would say that either. Be better. If you're going to be on the court, be better. Once again, he played hard as hell. I think if he was hurt, I don't think he would have 7 rebounds. He was skying for those boards. Jalen Brunson is our second leading rebounder today. Like, I don't think he was hurt. I mean, I'm not saying he's 100% healthy, but that wasn't good. What we saw tonight wasn't because he's hurt. And I don't know what's going on. Outside of the 3 threes he hit last game, over his last 4 games now? That's of the 3 games. Other than one game we hit 3, he's over 5 in 3 games. So what's that? Over 15, and then in the other game he was 3 for what? I don't remember what. But yeah, he's made 3 out of his probably last 23s. That's 15% if he's lucky. Like that's if he was 3 for 5 in another game. That's disgusting. And it's shots, so hopefully they start going in. Same between Jalen and RJ, they were over 13 from 3 tonight. What are we supposed to do? Timo, what's going on, bro? We endured that disgusting loss and play back together as a family, man. You know the vibes. Disgusting loss, bad coaching, bad effort, bad shot making, terrible free throw shooting, all of it, bro, all of it. That game was gift wrap for us. How do you lose? Not only was it gift wrap, it was gift wrap, and then we spilled something on the wrapping paper, and they were like, "Oh, don't worry, don't fret," and they just rewrapped it for us and handed it back multiple times. And come on, don't worry, we got you. And we just refused to take it. Like, no, I'm sorry, I won't be taking that. It was like when Man Ray was trying to give Patrick back his driver's license. That's how this game was. They were like, "Sir, I think this belongs to you." We were like, "No, that's not me." They were like, "But this is your picture, right?" "Yes." "And you're Patrick Star?" "Yes." "Well, then this would be your license." "No, not mine." That's how we treated this game tonight as the Utah Jazz tried to hand us a win, and we refused it. Marco said, "This is ass indeed, bro. Very terrible, very terrible. I'm going to feel awful about this. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted." Timo said, "THT killed us in the 4th and it looked like no one even wanted to guard him." Bro, it pained my soul. Taylor Horton-Tucker. 4th quarter THT. Be for real. Be for real. Be so for real. Boom, boom. Chanel Phillips said, we lost this game at the 3-point line and free throws. Completely unacceptable. Nasty, nasty, nasty work. Disgusting work. And that's exactly what happened. We couldn't shoot to save our lives, and we couldn't make shots at the free throw line. And even if we, as poorly as we shot, if we make our free throws, we win the game. It's crazy. Metro said, Laurie on a minute restriction, and we let THT run us out of the court. I get it's a home game, but this team sucks. They should be blowing this game wide open, and we just looked like we had no fight. We should have blew this game wide open from the beginning. We went into the half down by 2. I was already concerned. And at that point, hey, a lot of that was on RJ. I mean, there was other factors too, but he was just awful in that first half. He was really, really bad. I said free throws cost us the game, and somebody replied to me and was like, I almost muted them. I mute people for things like this. But he was like, oh, I was like, free throws cost us the game. And he was like, oh, not our starting small forward being 3 for 16. It's like, well, I mean, no. We went into the second half down by 2 points. RJ didn't have an awful second half, and he didn't play for most of it. So, no, he didn't cost us the game. Like, we missed 6 free throws in the fourth quarter. In a game we lost by 4. Let's be for real. Metro said we look like absolute losers second half. Absolute losers. Losers because we refused to win the game, even though they tried to give it to us. Losers for sure. For sure. Chanel Phillips said Tibbs' substitution was trash too. Indeed. Once again, no excuse for IQ playing less than 20 minutes. Timo said someone calling you to make sure you're okay after that. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it's ridiculous. Uncle Al said we're not beating none of these above 500 teams. We can't hit free throws and miss open shots and let them walk into the paint. Couldn't say it better myself. Have to hit shots, have to hit free throws at the very least, and protect the paint, and maybe not give up mad threes. Yeah, no, if Taylor Horton Tucker was doing all that to us, what is KD gonna do? Metro said these are games where you sort of understand why the Knicks are anxious to see who they can get sooner rather than later. This loss sucks balls, man. I don't subscribe to any of that. I also don't think that the Knicks are anxious to see who they can get sooner rather than later. I just think they report that every year. Like, yes, we have draft picks. Yes, we have young players. Like, yeah, of course. If a star becomes available, sure, we'll be in the market for it. I don't think this is news. I'm not like that has nothing to do with today. Nothing to do with today. This wasn't a lack of talent. This was no matter who we bring in, no matter who we go acquire, they can't make Jalen Brunson not miss 5 free throws today. I want to focus on the actual issues at hand rather than conflating other issues and talking about those because it's a waste of time. Uncle Al said, I'm disgusted, man. Disgusted is the word of the day, bro. Disgusted. Truly disgusted. Timo said, for legitimately no real basketball reason, Josh Hart has the top 3 longest leash on our team, and that's a shame because people will sour on a decent basketball player because of it. That's a great comment, Timo. That's an excellent comment. I'm not going to lie, man. Josh Hart did not have to play 30 minutes today. Not only did he not score, he only had 2 boards. Like, and I'm not saying like box score is everything, but like, bro, what were you out there doing? Metro said the Mormons got to the guard's head. Those free throws were key and we just missed them. Yeah, Quentin Grimes went to the line and gave them Chick-fil-A, man. Be for real. Timo said IQ is flat out getting jerked around by this balding loser coach. No reason he couldn't play 30 plus tonight. No reason at all, man. They're going to say the neat thing. Whatever. Metro said THT looked like prime Jordan in that final few minutes. It was disgusting, bro. One of the most disgusting things I've seen in a very long time as a Knicks fan. It was really gross. Honestly, as a basketball fan, it bothers me to really allow THT to do that. Beyond just being a Knicks fan. Like James Naismith is rolling in his grave, and rightfully so. He did not create this beautiful game so that the team could allow Taylor Horton Tucker to do that to him in the fourth quarter. Let's be for real. Let's see. Timo said other players get thrown to the dogs, having horrible 30-plus minute games, coming off injury. So I don't believe in no minutes restriction. I don't believe in it, bro. I don't believe in it. It's not the first time they've done it. They've done it a lot. Matter of fact, last week, Quick played like 3 straight games and didn't play 20 minutes in those games. Let's go. Hold on. Why am I thinking or wondering or maybe we have technology? Word to Patrick. Okay, so Emmanuel Quickly tonight, 18 minutes. Emmanuel Quickly against Boston, 25 minutes. Solid. Emmanuel Quickly against Milwaukee, 19 minutes. He wasn't so great that night, whatever. Emmanuel Quickly against Toronto, 19 minutes. Emmanuel Quickly against Detroit, 19 minutes. 26 against Charlotte, 29 against Phoenix. Let's see. Did that game go to overtime? But 26 against Miami because he played like 15 straight in the second half once he got hot and saved us when we were down by 20. He only played 10 minutes in the first half. He was on pace to do the same thing that night too. 17 minutes against Minnesota. Like just too often, he's like there's no reason for that. There's no reason for him to have this many games under 20 minutes at all. Uncle Al saying Street saying they're not trying to give Quick the minutes to lower his value from contract negotiations. Once again, I cannot rule out what the streets have said. We gotta check the fridge. Timo said, Uncle Al, that would be the ultimate whole move with Sarami on his current front office coach. Extremely. Yeah, I don't want to believe it. I don't want to think that's what's going on, but like, what is going on? With the absence of a viable explanation, my mind is left to wander, unfortunately. Uncle Al said, agreed. I really hope it's not true because what the F? I agree. Yep. Neil said, oh, Neil's here. I want to go into my more negative thoughts. All I'm going to say is beat and for real, please. If we're a top 6 team, act like it. Shoot like it. Coach like it. Plain and simple. Good night, y'all. Good night, bro. Have a good one. Timo said, much love, Neil. Just gross. Gross indeed, man. Playback game in the building. Eric Kang, what's going on, my guy? Salute, Sean. Salute to you, Eric. Appreciate you. Damn, we lost to the Utah Jazz. Embarrassing. Neil said if Jalen isn't healthy, then why did he foul bait like Trey all game and fall? He killed us. He killed us tonight, man. He really did. He was not good. And RJ was terrible. Neil says, salute to you, Timo, and to the chat. We deserve better. That's a fact. Indeed, hit that like and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. Do all that. Like, subscribe. Ring the notification bell. Tell a friend. If they don't hear you, tell again. Timo said, yeah, I don't want to hear about injury if you're out there playing. He was playing. I don't really want to hear about the injury thing, man. Hey, you're out there. Make it happen. Prolozois774 said, IDK, have you mentioned it already? What do you think of the Todd signing? I don't think much of the Todd signing. I like it. I saw that there were people who were upset. I didn't really see. I have most people muted. People are upset or whatever. There's some kind of discourse. We need a center. We signed a third string center. We signed a guy who's a vet, who's familiar with the team, familiar with the coach, and the players love him. So I'm actually happy about it. I'm glad. If he ends up, people are saying he's going to end up playing over Jericho. Hey, man, if Jericho doesn't play well enough to keep 40-year-old Todd Gibson from taking his minutes, that's a Jericho Sims problem. Tonight, Jericho Sims played 18 minutes and grabbed 2 boards. So, hey, I think if I give Todd Gibson 18 minutes, I'll get 2 boards. What can I say? Blue Yoshi said it sucks even more because of our upcoming schedule because that shit is tough. Tough indeed, bro. That's what makes this loss so much worse. We had to win this game, and we didn't. So I was hoping we go on this trip and go 3-1. Even splitting it at 2-2 would have been cool. And we now this was the gimme game. This was the 1-0 to give ourselves some momentum. We were supposed to be in here talking about approaching them things territory. Disgusting, bro. They ruined that. Timo said, hopefully Todd's in the locker room cooking these dudes for that performance. Please indeed, because that was disgusting. Blue Yoshi said, it also feels bad because we've seen the Knicks be amazing against teams like Boston and the Nuggets. If we continue to play like this, those performances will never happen again. I don't think those performances will never happen again. And honestly, it's like the timing of this loss is bad. The way that we lost this game is bad and very annoying. But this is our first loss to a team under 500. Teams lose games to bad teams. It happens, unfortunately. Even the best of teams lose games to bad teams. It happens on almost a nightly basis in NBA. So I'm not going to say anything's never going to happen again. I'm not going to make this more than it is. But tonight, this is very frustrating. Timo said, Blue Yoshi, they just don't look ready for a lot of these games. Coaching part of the problem, but also guys just don't execute the game plan. Many of these over 500 games have been very winnable. Very winnable. I think the only game that hasn't been winnable was the Pelicans game. Milwaukee beat the crap out of us. That was pretty. We were in that game. Like, we just didn't show up for that, but they beat the crap. So Milwaukee, the Pelicans game. I mean, Minnesota smacked us too, but I don't know. We've most games have been winnable. We just do dumb shit and we don't hit shots and we give up too many threes. And right now we're not protecting the paint. We give up too many second chance opportunities and we do things like miss free throws. We lost. You can't do that. You can't do that against good teams, but we didn't even get away against a bad team. And they tried to give us the game. That's how we lost the first game of the season to Boston. We shot horribly from three. You can only control so much of that. Hey, you get shots, you get good looks, you miss them. Okay. We missed like 12 free throws in that Boston game. We lost by 4. Can't keep doing that. Good night, Sean. Good night, Eric. Appreciate you, man. Always, you know the vibes. Uncle Al says, signing off. Good night. See y'all Friday night for hopefully post-game prosperity. It's always going to be Let's Go Knicks. Salute to you, Uncle Al. You know the vibes. Yes, see you for post-game prosperity. That is what's going to be. We're going to get back to our prosperous ways. And when we go into Phoenix and steal one against their big three playing together, it'll make this loss. It'll mitigate the feelings of this loss, but it'll still be annoying. But yeah, let's go Knicks always, regardless. Blue Yoshi said, agreed, Timo. Timo said, we just come out in the first, third, we're out of timeouts and get blindsided far too frequently. We lose the energy every game and the IQ game in those crucial moments. And the IQ game in those crucial moments a lot. Oh, IQ, like not immediately, like basketball IQ. Coach doesn't help with these weirdo subs. Yeah, the subs are getting annoying. Everybody got to get better. Let's hope for a bounce back. Much love, Sean. Let's go Knicks. We're going to be right back on Playback next time out. That's a fact, man. Pull up with us. Playback.tv/IHateSean. We watch the games in there together. Nights like tonight, we struggle through them together, but we do it as a family, and it makes it more bearable, even though it's very unbearable still. And on wins, we have a great time, and it's jokes and great vibes. So make sure you pull up and see what we're about in there. Come join the chat, and see my facial expressions and dramatic reactions and all kind of stuff. And we have a great time. Yo, let's go Knicks. You know the vibes, Blue Yoshi. Let's go Knicks always. Yeah, man. So very tough loss, very frustrating loss. And we got to figure something out. We can't keep coming out with like low energy or like looking like we're not ready for games. And that's what it looked like tonight. Outside of Julius, Emmanuel quickly, and fourth quarter Dante DiVincenzo. And honestly, not Dante was there all game. He wasn't hitting shots all game, but he was crashing the boards. He was doing what he had to do. So Dante was there. But yeah, we just didn't seem like we were here for this game, man. And it's very unfortunate. We gave up a game we definitely should not have given up. So y'all know the vibes. Carlos said, with Mitch out, does this mean he can't make All-NBA defense? Yes, Carlos, unfortunately. That's one of the saddest parts of all this. Mitch was definitely on pace to get All-NBA defense. We were going to push the Defense Player of the Year agenda, and that is all but dead because he's missing 8 to 10 weeks, which is 2 months. And in that period, more than 17 basketball games will be played, and you got to play 65 games to make those end-of-season things. So Mitch is disqualified from his Defensive Player of the Year campaign, from his all-defense campaign, and it's truly heartbreaking. Truly, truly heartbreaking. Truly. Because, yeah, he deserved it. He deserved it. He really did. That hurts. That was one of the most hurtful parts of the injury. So y'all know the vibes, man. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. We're gonna keep doing this. We're doing this late night at this point. This is like this eased us into the whole late night thing. Next time we do on post game, it's gonna be like 1 a.m, 2 a.m, because the 10:30 starts instead of 9 o'clock. So brace yourselves, bring a blanket, take a little nap before the game start, and let's get to it, man. But love y'all. You know the vibes. Until next time, adios. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to Sean at the Knicks wall. Salute to you, Delano. Appreciate you. Have a good night, man.